Hey guys, General Fuckface here with an Oberland station. Settlement build tour for the General Dave railway themed settlement build contest. Before I show you a look around, I'm going to give you a little bit of lore about this place. During a nuclear winter, the Minutemen were transporting a special kind of cargo to the nearest outpost, but on its way there, they were ambushed by the Brotherhood of Steel, which resulted in the trains being severely damaged, temporarily grounding them at Oberland Station. And as you can see, that big green train with the massive cannon on the back is both used to transport carriages and shell enemy bases as well.
Bombs not much, but it's something.
Shut up. The Minutemen ignored the other carriages which had basic supplies, and moved this carriage right here by hand. Now they could have done the same with the other carriages, but this one right here has something quite important in it, which I may go into later. Although the other carriages are just stranded there, they did bring out what was considered salvageable, and use them to help better aid their survival for the nuclear winter that is upon them. Which, as you may probably guess, most areas of the settlements have been snowed in, and the Minutemen soldiers present here are wearing quite a few bits of gear related to the winter, like scarves and gloves and all that. But anyway, let's talk about the inside of this place, which is meant to be a factory of sorts, which repairs and builds all sorts of trains and all that, for the Minutemen army. But due to the Brotherhood attack and the nuclear blizzard, this place has been heavily modified to hold a few extra people as they await for backup. As you can see, there are at least 2 trains being built here, but due to the current circumstances, they are both being stripped down for parts to repair the other train, which you have seen not too long ago. Now let's have a look inside this second variation of a single carriage cannon train. Man, that's a mouthful to say. So, inside here we see— oh my god! A simple control panel and a bed for sleeping in, so yeah. Now, okay, let's get up, get up. Okay. So in here we have storage for the artillery shells, which we have on the back of this train, which is located just right outside here, so yeah, there isn't really much to say about this artillery shell train. It's just a single train of artillery shell on it. Now, all the way back here, this is where we keep the armory. And within the armory, we have the handmade assault rifle, which is now the official Minutemen service rifle, followed by some energy weapons down here. Over here we have a few prototype gas rifles and some pistols, alongside a weapons workbench, so what's not to like? Now the middle section between the 2 trains are just simple tables and shelves which hold all sorts of materials and equipment to aid in the construction of each train here. So there's nothing really to comment on right about that. So how about we have a look at this other train right next to this one, which would be the Power Armor Transport Trooper train. Yes, yeah, another mouthful.
Hi, how are you?
As you can gather from its name, the whole purpose of this train is to transport power armored troops into the battlefield quickly and efficiently. So inside here we have another cabin which has control panels and all that. Close the door here for power armors to each side, and inside we have the commander's power armor, which is also located to the seats which hold the other power armor dudes here. So like I said, the main function of this train is to carry power armor troops into the battlefield. So in a wartime scenario, when a red light sort of flashes inside the green carriage, 4 people can't get inside the power armors, rush into the battlefield, and after them, then goes in the commander and his Hellfire power armor. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Speaking of which, the Minutemen in my timeline are more like a professional military force instead of them being a bunch of farmers with crappy laser guns. No longer they wear civilian clothing, because the Minutemen now have an official uniform, followed by a modular service rifle. But yeah, moving along, we get to see a bit more of a wall, more soldiers, shitters, and now going to the big attraction would be the barracks, which is this red building located here. Now, inside the barracks, it's pretty bare bones. We have at least 6 bunk beds, a table, a few chairs, and this American flag to make things a bit more patriotic. So yeah, nothing special in here. Over here, we have like a little campfire and some chairs, which some of the soldiers sit around and talk and just relax, basically. And we have this guy right here with his big minigun, looking pretty sweet. And over here, we see the commanding officer of this settlement, which is not this guy, but the guy behind it, who is known as Sergeant Reynolds. As you can see, Sergeant Reynolds is basically wearing Elder Maxon's battle jacket, and the reason for that is that he is actually the crazy motherfucker who killed Elder Maxon. Legend goes, Elder Maxon survived the destruction of the Pridwins, so Reynolds over here basically managed to track him down and fucking murder him with bare hands, and stole his jacket as a trophy. Hence why he got the rank of sergeant. And now we mention him, how about we have a look inside his tiny little house right here. Aside from this beautiful view of the electrical lines and shit, so yeah. Sergeant Reynolds likes to keep his like little hut quite basic, so we have a computer, speaker, bed, portrait, nice view of like the outside of a settlement to see which trains are coming in and all that jazz, and yeah. Quite a nice little hut he's got there. So, now we're done with all that, how about we have a look at the big attraction, which I showed you at the beginning of the video, that being the big blue carriage right back here. Like I mentioned before, this carriage is a really big deal. The whole reason why the road attacked us is because of what's inside this carriage. So, pretty much every 24 hours we have at least more than 2 guards patrolling and just guarding this one carriage until reinforcements arrive.
Whole place is run by robots.
Don't care. But yeah, let's quit wasting your time and let me show you what's inside this big ass carriage.
You know what I call it good.
I should have said this before, but it's not a piece of technology that's inside this carriage, it's who's inside this carriage. And that being him. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my settlement tour. I'm well aware that I'm way past the deadline, but as cliche as it may sound, I actually had a lot of fun building this project, and I hope you guys enjoyed my tour, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.